Are we live?
I don't know, is it working?
I have no idea, to be honest. Are we live?
This high technology stuff has got me freaking out here.
Hello, everybody out there. If we are live, we're doing a check now. Are we? Maybe.
The internet.
The internet.
The fact that we can even try this is amazing,
okay.
don't you think?
All right, we're getting the okay. So hopefully this means that we are live, and I think we are. So, yes, we're doing it live this week. We're doing it live, everybody.
You had to say that.
I had to say that. It was just something burning inside me. Just had to do it. Okay, this is actually the very first time in Gunpla TV history where we are doing a live recording of one of these new release type of episodes. So I know before
live recording, that's an oxymoron, isn't it?
Well, it is kind of recording. It will hopefully go up again later. So a live viewing, I guess.
We did that build thing. Oh, I'm Scott, by the way.
Yes.
And you are?
I'm Todd.
Hi there. We did that build thing a few months ago.
The
where
30-minute missions.
Yeah, the 30-minute missions, which were the 42-minute missions, if I remember right. When we tried that.
I was too busy to join you that day, but you and Scott knocked those two kits out. So.
I'm Scott. And what was it? Oh, I guess a million years ago, Sid, if anybody out there remembers Sid, he did some live builds of perfect grade stuff. But yeah, so that's enough of the technology.
Enough of the technology. Also, I want to say apologies in advance for the audio this episode. Because we are doing it live, we can't use the usual setup with the microphone. So everything is just recording onto the phone itself. So I'm kind of shouting, hoping my voice is getting to the microphone. So just wanted to point that out. But yes, Scott, thank you.
We'll get better. We'll get better if it's weird. We promise.
Hopefully. Scott, thank you for joining me this week. Since
my pleasure.
Dave is not here. He has a very important occasion going on for this week.
And this is exciting. I like being here when we're doing really exciting stuff. And we've got a lot of exciting stuff here.
We have tons of exciting stuff. Actually, this is the end of February. We've had some pretty good releases here in February. We had a Master Grade. But to be honest, I've kind of been looking forward to two of the releases coming out this week. Even though they're not very big releases.
We've got some really weird stuff in here.
We've got some weird stuff. I mean, I kind of just love it when Bandai gives us these not usual type of things, but just something that's a bit off. And that we are, of course, talking about these two brand new Hello Kitty kits from Bandai. So
Hello Kitty. We're gonna start with Hello Kitty here.
Hello Kitty Gundam. So this is something quite interesting, I have to say. So we'll take a look at the biggest of the two releases first. Now this is a Hello Kitty RX-78-2 Gundam, and this is part of the SDX standard line. So as you can see here on the box art, it's a Gundam, but it has a big Hello Kitty face.
SDX standard. There's a series of these things?
There's a series about that. Actually, well, before we take a look inside the box here, I want to talk about that because we take a look at a number of SD kits here on this show.
Oh yeah, that's a Gundam standard.
There's a Gundam standard. Now there's a couple of different SD lines. My favorite is the current one that they do called the Cross Silhouette series, and that one has the ability, it has an inner frame, it's SD, it has an inner frame. It also has parts that are nicely molded in different colors. You can make it a bit bigger or smaller, but this is not part of the Cross Silhouette line. This is the earlier lineup of the X standard. So these are a bit more basic. There's no inner frame, a lot more stickers. I will say that. These are still available. If you're interested in ever ordering any of these X standard line or kits, that they are still available on our site. They're not terribly too bad, just not my favorite, but they still build into a pretty good representation.
A quick and easy desk decoration.
A quick and easy desk. That's a good thing to say. Also, they're not really expensive. So it's a good stocking stuffer, although we're like 10 months away now from Christmas.
Wrong
season. It's a good White Day present. Of course, everybody else out there doesn't know what White Day is.
You've been to Japan, but now we've got this.
Right.
So this comes with, you can see in the box here, you get a Hello Kitty, and you get a Gundam.
You do.
And, as the cartoon here on the box art implies, you can actually take Hello Kitty's head and put it on the Gundam body.
Right.
With a giant Gundam helmet part that makes Kitty look like that. Now, they've got a photo on the box side here. It's a little bit smaller.
A bit small. And we can't edit this in at this point.
Yeah, we can't edit
we're live.
But
we can take a look at the parts. How about that?
Here's the helmet part of which I speak. This is the big Hello Kitty Gundam helmet.
Right. Let's show off the standard size helmet here, so you can get a good idea of just how much larger that thing is.
It's like 3 times as large at least as the standard helmet. So you basically, this is 2 kits in one. It's like 2 things that you can build, and then you can kind of, well, not really mix and match the parts, but mix and match the heads.
At least the head parts.
So you can put the Gundam head on Hello Kitty's body too?
You probably could, I would imagine. That would maybe look a bit odd, but
not a bit.
I
think it would look totally odd, but
as long as it's the same connector, you should be able to do that. So let's take a look at the Hello Kitty parts, shall we? Now, there's a cool thing about these Hello Kitty parts is look at the shape of that runner.
Mm-hmm.
It's shaped just like a Hello Kitty's head.
You notice that, guys, right? Sure.
There we go. You got the two parts of the Hello Kitty, but that's not the only special runner in this box. We also have.
How cute! We have the apple. What is this? The display stand? The apple is a display stand.
The apple's the display stand, but this is also shaped as the ribbon that goes onto her ear there. So that is kind of cool. And it was a bit fancy with the designing of the runners for these kits.
And you know who I think could also have a lot of fun with this kit, besides Bandai, would be couples. Now let's look at this from a pure economic standpoint. This is the ultimate kit, and I'm going to just be honest here because most of our viewers are male. Mm-hmm. This is the ultimate kit to get your girlfriend into building Gundam models together with you. Because you could like break this out. Right. She can do the Hello Kitty, you can do the Gundam, and then you can have fun mixing and matching the parts later.
Them. Yes. Sounds like a romantic evening.
Yes, a romantic evening building Gundam kits, because whose girlfriend isn't going to want to build a Hello Kitty plastic model?
Right.
I think it's brilliant marketing on Bandai's part. Get some crossover into the bringing more ladies into this wonderful genre that we guys seem to enjoy so much.
They keep trying to do that. They keep giving us some really cute kits. We had the bear guys and the little petite bear guys. So
right.
A lot of fun, cute kind of kits like that. And this is in that same vein.
Simulate the assembly here. It's going to be amusing.
Right.
Sure.
Now, I do also want to mention that, unfortunately, at this point, this kit is currently on order stop on our site. So the initial release here is going to be limited, so you won't be able to, unless you've already pre-ordered it, you won't be able to go ahead and order this right away. But I am hopeful that we will get
there's more.
Later releases for this in the future. I think maybe around May we might end up getting more. So if you're not able to order it now, please keep checking back, because hopefully at some point it will be able to be ordered again. So, alright, so that's it for the SD and Hello Kitty, but there's another Hello Kitty kit to talk about, and that is going to be...
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty. Oh, did you hear that voice on the camera there? There's actually a third person in this room that we haven't introduced yet. Anna, do you want to say hello?
Hi guys.
Hi guys. Do you guys remember Anna? She's been on Gunpla TV a number of times before, so you should remember her.
But hopefully. This is Hello Kitty Haro.
Hello Kitty Haro.
Except the Japanese, of course, would pronounce it Haro Kitty Haro. So it's like Haro Kitty.
Haro Kitty.
I don't know where to go with this, but help me out here. It's
Haro Kitty. They should just had it as Haro Kitty. That would have been.
Yeah.
That would have been cute.
A simpler name for it, I guess.
A simpler name.
Well, so what the heck is this thing?
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about this one as well as this one at the same time here.
Haro Basic Green.
The Haro Basic Green. So you might be wondering, like, wait a second, guys. This is an old kit. We've seen this one before. That's actually not true, because this is brand new release. This one just came out today, along with the Hello Kitty Haro. So this is... Here, I'm going to actually show off this box. This is the original 2018 release of the Haro Basic Green. And here we have the 2020 release, and hiding behind it is my 2018
That's incredibly confusing, because it's like the same thing.
They are, look exactly the same. The box art, pretty much. The slight differences here for this, like, no nippers and no glue needed, as well as the old release says Gundam Build Divers on the corner, but this one just has the classic Gundam. Alright, so you might be wondering, why are they reissuing it? What's the deal with the new box? What is the difference? And I'm going to talk about that right now. So they actually changed the kit itself, so this is no longer exactly the same as it was before. And
so this is probably going to get retired then. I'm thinking
you know, I actually hope they do not retire this.
Really?
Because if you're a fan of doing like custom builds, if you make like crazy Haro creations, a benefit of this one is that it's like one solid ball. So this piece, this one here, this original one, of
course. So this is this. This is the original.
This is the original one. This is the one I built originally, probably 2 years ago. So it's just like a solid ball, basically. It just snaps together. It does not open at all, except for the ear flaps, and you can put the arms on it. But one of the new features for this new one, and actually on the runner itself for this one, it says Haropura Second Edition. So this is new second edition, and the difference is you won't be able to see this on the box. Maybe I can put it there, but the difference for this one is that it opens up, so the mouth has the ability to open up separate. Actually,
this is the old one. So in the old one here, you can see that the whole front of Haru, his whole face here is just one part. So there's no way for it to open. But on this one,
it's split in half, so you'll be able to open it up. And on the inside also, there is like the keyboard. So you'll be able to use this to type and whatnot if you were actually living in the Gundam world.
Right.
So that is kind of cool.
So he can now he can sort of do a Pac-Man sort of.
Exactly. Basically, exactly. I hope because Bandai Namco, who made Pac-Man, Namco. So maybe Bandai, if you're watching out there, why not give us a Pac-Man?
A yellow one.
A yellow one. Wouldn't that be awesome? I would love to build
with
that.
With some ghosts in the box from the chase.
That would be awesome. Give us some little ghost products. That'd be cool. But so basically, this new Hello Kitty one is the same second edition as the Haro Basic Green. So this has the ability to open up, and there's a keyboard on the inside. Although why Hello Kitty needs a keyboard on the inside, I don't know. I digress.
So this is this like the same thing but with different colored parts?
Different colored parts. Yes, we got different colored parts. We got a lot more stickers. If you want to dig down to the bottom of the box, there's quite a few stickers in there.
We have
look
eyes
at that
and
beautiful sticker sheet
and stuff to make your Haro Kitty look like your Haro Kitty.
We also have, so there are two new runners that are unique to this kit. So we get the ears as well as the ribbon for the ears. So with these two new plastic runners, you'll be able to build
a Hello
Kitty or Haro Kitty.
All right, this is.
All right, so let's go.
Interesting concept.
Interesting.
So we have two new Haros besides the. So we have this isn't a collaboration, but we have two collaborations between Sanrio and Bandai, and the new Haro, But wait, there's more, right?
But wait, there's more. All right, so yeah, if you guys wanted to see more of the Gundam and Hello Kitty, go to Gundam vs. Kitty. That's Gundam vs. Kitties, KITTY.com. And on that page, Bandai has set up, there's some links to some cool YouTube videos and whatnot. It talks all about the collaboration. And speaking of the collaboration, at Sanrio Protoland, here in Japan, in Tokyo, there was supposed to be a Gundam Hello Kitty event going from February 22nd to March 12th. However, there's something kind of happening here in Japan at the moment, and this Gundam Hello Kitty event seems to be cancelled because Sanrio Protoland is closed at the moment, and it is closed for
coronavirus is supposedly going to, I don't know, I don't want to editorialize too much on this, but yes, we're erring on the side of caution, I guess, is where Sanrio is with that, trying to prevent transmission of this new sort of basically rough form of influenza. Everybody stay safe out there, by the way. This is hardly just a Japanese thing. As the news reports are seeing, it's all over the world, just like influenza is all over the world. But if you just do what you should do for influenza, which is, keep your hands washed, gargle if you can.
Right.
Maybe if you're going to be in a really crowded place, perhaps consider a mask. But yeah.
Soy Sauce Assassin asks, so should we worry about our orders?
No. You mean, well, we're not worried about shutting down HobbyLink Japan or anything like that, because as far as we know, everybody here is perfectly healthy.
Right.
And there's no restrictions on free trade, of course. And I doubt that there's any indication that viruses can travel thousands of kilometers on a mail parcel.
Yeah.
So I don't think we have any worries about that. So at this time, no. Business is normal here at
Business is normal. All of these Gundam hobby kits, they're all made here in Japan, so they don't travel. The virus doesn't travel in boxes themselves, so nobody even has the virus. So you should be safe. So yeah, another good hobby for staying indoors if you don't want to go out is building plastic model kits. So there you go. All right, so let's talk about. We've gone on quite long about the Hello Kitty, so we need to talk about these other cool new releases we have here.
Where are we going?
start off with
Bardock.
Bardock.
Bardock, we got Goku's dad.
Goku's dad.
From Dragon Ball Z is out. This is Bardock, who in the tradition of Dragon Ball, if anybody's familiar with Dragon Ball Z series, he's like a different character, but always a lot like another character. I think, if I remember right, Bardock is like basically looks the same, sounds the same as Goku or Kakaroto in Saiyan-do or whatever that is. Except he's got a face scar. So this is probably some new parts related to that.
Right.
And just like, the fun thing about building these, and I built a couple, I should have brought them in, is you just have to marvel at what Bandai's engineers have done to keep it a plastic model, but also really accurately, reflect the atmosphere of these kinds of superheroes. When you move the arm parts, the biceps flex and everything. It's really super cool. If I can digress for just a couple seconds on,
Sure.
Oh my God, Bandai's engineering is so amazing. We've already sung the praises of this thing, but down here, this kit that we showed off last week, it's unbelievable to a guy who's been in this industry for 25 years now. I hate saying that, but it's true. For a guy who's been in this industry 25 years now, to think that you can get something of this quality and this level of amazingness from a snap fit injection plastic model absolutely boggles the mind. I'm tempted to build this, even though I have no interest in the character, just to admire the technology that's been used to make these kits. And there's a lot of it on display here in this new Bardock kit, the latest in the Figurized Standard series from Bandai. So if you're familiar with the Dragon Ball stuff, it's already out. Really nothing new here except the character itself.
The character. Maybe a new head part and some other new armor parts, but yeah.
What else we got?
That's interesting. All right, so we've talked about the Haro. We have another, actually, speaking of cross silhouette, the other SD line that I was mentioning earlier, and there was one standing here that I completely forgot about. From Build Divers, we have the new SD Gundam cross silhouette Earth 3 Gundam. So,
Earth
3, Earth 3,
Ear 3,
Ear 3,
Earth 3,
Earth 3. Well, I mean, the Japanese is Earth 3, so
not sure where to.
Earth 3. I'm going with
Os 3. Okay, yeah, it's the Os 3.
It is indeed the Earth 3. So, yes, this is cross silhouette. So it comes included with the SD frame. So if you want to make it taller as a cross silhouette with more action, you will need to buy a separate taller cross silhouette frame. All right, so let's move on. There is still 3 more releases here, but 2 of them are from the same series here. And this is the, what do we call it? Puchiritsu series?
The Puchiritsu, yes.
Fate Grand Order. So we've got Saber Miyamoto Musashi here.
This little fun one here is from the same series, right?
That is indeed from the same series. This is like one of the first releases, I believe. Dave built that one there, and he went he's like, I'm not using the sticker. I'm going to try and paint this. So he did a good job of trying to paint that flag there.
Cool.
So.
Yeah, these are also more quick and easy to build.
Quick and easy.
Great accessories or decorations from Jessica Burke.
Gosh, I think this thing is literally a total of just 2 different runners inside the box. Foil stickers and other kind of stickers in there. That is quite a few stickers in this kit, actually. So that is kind of cool. So we get that one, and I'm loving the name for this other one here, because this one is simply known as Female Protagonist. Protagonist. Okay, we got 2 here. Female Protagonist. Yes.
Well, that's because that's the player character.
It's the
you
player
don't,
character.
and you go with your own name on that. So
right.
Female protagonist. It is.
You don't see that name often on boxes.
You don't. But these are another great way, by the way, guys. And sorry for any ladies in the audience, but another great way to get your girlfriend into modeling with you, by the way, would be some of these sorts of kits.
Right.
Because they do have a much more universal appeal.
Right.
And last but not least. Hiding off in the corner.
Definitely not least. All right, so we have another SD. So this is a week full of SDs, basically. This is the Avalanche Rex Buster Parviz Support Unit. So this is going to be related to this earlier release we had here, which was the Valkylander. The Valkylander. So I think this might actually be that same unit that was included inside of this thing. So
yeah, it definitely looks like the same color scheme and design to me, so yeah.
So you can use this with other kits too, or maybe you can even add it onto that kit.
So it's like accessory parts in effect for
accessory parts, yeah. And if you guys want this one, it is still available on our site for order as well. So, gosh, I think that about wraps it up.
I think that's everything for this week.
Everything that is released this week. I also want to remind everybody out there, now that we've moved to a 5,000 yen monthly giveaway, all you need to do to enter to win that is enter a comment on any video that we've uploaded in the month of February, and next week, beginning of March, the first episode will choose the first winner for the monthly giveaway. So be sure to tune in next week for that. We'll have some other new releases coming out next week. The first few releases from March. There's a HG Gundam kit that I was looking forward to. The name escapes me at the moment, though. So something from the Build Divers series. So.
But this is a great lineup for month end from Bandai. It's been a lot of fun to share it with you guys as fast as we possibly could here this time. So thanks for those of you who tuned in to watch us live. We really appreciate that.
Thank you, everybody
and,
out there.
We hope that this state-of-the-art technology didn't fail us as we went on, and that you all can enjoy these exciting new releases from Bandai, and hopefully together with your girlfriend or other significant partner as well.
Or just stay indoors and build model kits and stay safe.
All right.
So, gosh, I think, is that about it, Scott? Is it time to say goodbye? Anna, do you
Sadly,
want to say
yes.
goodbye?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I hope you guys heard that. I think she was speaking on the wrong side of the microphone there, but
Oh, it'll pick it up.
it'll pick it up. All right.
Thanks again, everybody.
Thank you, everybody
We'll
out there,
see you
for
again
watching.
next week.
See you again.